Okay, what's up guys? We are back with another video and another walk around here with Alex.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And Alex, tell us what we have here today.
So today here we have a 1976 Jeep CJ7 that we built for one of our really good customers that has a pizza shop here in Roswell. This came in as an actual drivable CJ. He did drive it here and drop it off, but you could put your feet through the floorboard. The body looked like it was 4 different colors and had been hammered on by multiple people. And the thing was just falling apart. So we initially started by just wanting to swap the tub to one that wasn't so bad and that actually was a complete assembly without holes in it. And from there, it escalated into a full frame-off restoration where we pretty much touched or replaced or fixed every nook and cranny on the Jeep.
As they usually do.
Yeah.
They build off of, I have one idea and then now I want to turn it into this.
Yeah.
So tell me, okay, starting off, just what's your favorite feature about the whole Jeep here?
Just the fact that we didn't do anything on the Jeep really that you wouldn't have seen in the period that the Jeep was made in. Like if you would have seen this Jeep driving around in the late 70s and the early 80s, aside from maybe the headlights and the winch, this would have all been feasible back when this Jeep was actually in production. So it looks truly like a Jeep that you would have had modified back when it was new. We didn't put a big 50-inch light bar on it. It doesn't have underglow lights. And we tried to source and retain as many original factory parts as we could.
So tell me, with a process like this, when you're looking for parts and a customer brings it to you,
yeah,
how much time are we talking about from building it from the frame up, basically?
A lot. A job like this, we also built this through COVID. And part availability, tire availability, everything took a little bit longer than it really should have. But this is about a 12-month project, I would say, under normal circumstances.
And that's actually not bad. That's a very quick turnaround for
what it is.
For a whole entire,
yeah,
body.
Yeah, this one took a little bit longer than that because of COVID and availability on parts, but it wasn't too bad if you go into it with the right mindset.
So you were telling me earlier this is the second actual body. Right.
Yeah.
You went through one, wasn't good enough.
Yep.
Went through. How does one, if you're kind of looking, how easy is it to source a body and then go? Was it local or did you have to go kind of out of state to find it?
We drove like an hour and a half.
Oh, that's not bad.
It wasn't like out of state. But yeah, the first body the customer brought to us, he thought it looked good in pictures, but then got it to us, and the whole thing was tweaked and needed more work than it was really worth. So that's when we found that body for us. Actually, we helped him. But this didn't look this good either when we started. But it had less rust, was mostly straight, and didn't have any bonder that we could tell. So that's what we started with.
That's beautiful. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a closer look here. So, starting here from the front, you were telling me about the headlights.
Yeah. So these are actually factory headlights from a JK Wrangler. They bolt right in with no problem. And to today's standard, we wouldn't be selling these. These are a downgrade to anything I would sell. But compared to the factory CJ headlight, they look a lot newer, they look clean, and they have much better light output than what a CJ would have ever come with.
And they do pop with the color.
They look great.
And whose idea was the color?
The color is actually the owner's color for his pizza shop. That's one of his main colors. It's blue, white, and red, and he chose that blue specifically, and I think it turned out great. Or I think even with the khaki top, it goes
and that's
together
what I
great.
love is the khaki top, but then the seats are. I want to look at these seats. These look super comfortable. So let's talk about modifications. I see that it's lifted pretty high.
Yeah,
what are you running under that?
It's about a 5-inch lift. It's really just for show. The 4-wheel drive works, and you could go off-road, but it's an old school Jeep. There's no lockers or anything fancy like that. It's still on leaf springs, but we made it drive good. All the bushings are fresh. It's got a new steering box. The steering linkage is new. For a CJ, you can really actually drive this thing around town and have a good time.
And it sounds great.
And it sounds
so
great.
What's under the hood? You're telling me it's still a 304.
Yeah. Factory 304, 3-speed manual transmission. It's got a really big cam in it, and it's refurbished and repainted and looks nice, but nothing too crazy. It really just sounds like a big nasty V8 and drives around town really nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I guess to say, like, I want to hear it. I'm sure the people want to hear it. You don't mind?
Let's start it up.
Cranking it?
Yeah. No problem.
I think that's one of my favorite features.
Side
is
pipes?
the side pipes. Yeah. I think that's my favorite.
Yeah, they stopped doing those for some reason. I have no idea why.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why would they stop? That's crazy. They're gonna stop doing it.
Yeah, we'll give it a little rev.
I tell you what, that smell never gets old.
Yeah.
God, that smell.
It smells great.
It's absolutely
Smells
amazing.
like America.
It does. It really, really does. Well, yeah, this is awesome. It's just kind of it just stands out in the crowd, and
Absolutely.
especially at Fortec, you don't really get a lot of these, and a project like this too, specifically for a CJ. So
yeah, we don't have a ton of customers that have the time and the budget and the patience needed to make something like this happen. But if you do, let us know.
patience being the most.
Patience being
You gotta have most
Yep, and
patience out of everything else,
and then
money.
money second,
Yeah, money's important. And remember, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like videos like this. We'll be putting out more content with walk around videos, some Jeep builds, and some pretty cool stuff that we have in the works right now. So stay tuned, stay locked. There'll be some really cool stuff coming out, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.